Happy New Year marathon vlog. First week in January and it's a deload week, can you believe it? Which means things are just scaled back somewhat to allow some recovery. But it feels like I've been deloading the last couple of weeks anyway, because just this cold has been holding me back. But I am, I think at the back end of it now. There's still a little bit of it lingering around, but it's more or less gone. Just take it steady this week. Spoke to Chris and stick to the plan. Nothing too strenuous. Just make sure this cold disappears for the next phase of building up some endurance, I guess, and more intensity. So into the gym for a light session. Thursday, 6th of January. Still deload week, and this session is a speed session. I was going to come to the track tonight, but I think it's going to be off because it's just freezing. It's forecast rainfall later on, so unless it really warms up, I don't think it'll be on. So I'm going to take advantage of getting out earlier on today and get some hills done. So see how we get. Cold more or less gone. Feeling alright, just feeling a little bit unfit. Maybe just it's a bit of post-Christmas blues, who knows. Right, let's get back to it. Hill session done. Found that I hadn't done any proper hills for 3 weeks. I know it were a dial down week, dial it back week, whatever it's called, deload week, but 420-second repeats followed by 4 1-minute repeats. Well, I reckon that's at least 10 minutes of sprinting up Parkside Road. Anyway, it's probably what I needed just to wake me back up. At least I know I've got a deload gym session tomorrow, a deload park run, and a deload long run on Sunday. Let you know how it goes. Sunday the 9th of January 2022. Didn't make any records yesterday. I did a park run, but I was late to the start and it was all a bit rushed. So managed to get through it all right, and it was just a steady 5k anyway. So nothing much to report. Went to Brighouse, 24 minutes. There's another one chalked up on my quest to get to the next milestone of 250. I think I'm on 173, so we've just got to churn park runs out now. Don't look at the figures. Today we're at the back end of the deload week, so quite looking forward to this session because it's only 60 minutes running and 10-minute walking warm-up, which I should be able to cope with without any issue, other than I did say to Chris that I find it difficult running at a slower pace to my sort of like normal pace. So he suggested to me that I try to increase my feet turning over a lot quicker. Well, 5 or 10% quicker than they normally would do, but keep at that slower pace, which in my head doesn't seem to make sense, but I'm happy to experiment with it and see how we get on. And then yeah, I'm just going to take it steady on a flat route round by us, so probably about 7 miles. See how we get on. I'll report back before we sign out for the end of this week's vlog. All right, we're 37 minutes in, 27 minutes running. I thought I'd try and document how I'm feeling in regards this cadence. It's harder. Seems to be on my toes more. Although I've just recognised that and started adjusting to try and go flat-footed, but I guess best way I can describe it is like maybe having a soft resistance in front of you, and instead of sort of letting your legs go, it's kind of like holding yourself back against that imaginary resistance line. It seems to be working my calves anyway, and I don't know how long I could sustain it for. I guess it's just practice. I'm going to keep going with it. It's easy to fall back into my normal running style, but I'm going to sustain it for the rest of this run. As you can see, I'm probably breathing a bit heavier than I would be normally. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but anyway, see how we get on at the end.
So it's a couple of hours now after I finished that long run, and you saw my comments during the run as to how I was getting on with experimenting with the cadence. I seemed to do all right with it. I was feeling tired towards the end, but I guess it was just a little bit more intense on my calves, if anything, and a little bit on my toes. More trying to turn that pace over a lot faster, but still staying slower. As I said in the video, it felt as though I was up against a bit of resistance, or imaginary resistance, to try and keep me in check and not race off, and keep that pace as low as I could do to keep comfortable. So I'll probably look to try and repeat that again. I'll get some feedback off Chris, I've no doubt. But we'll look to try and repeat that again on next Sunday's run as well. I'll certainly for a large portion of it if I can do so. See how that goes. So that is the end of the deload week, and I've not looked too far ahead as to what comes next, but I'll keep you posted with next week's vlog.